So I'm in a odd spot in life right now currently. Like whenever I talk to people about this channel in general and how many views I've been averaging for the past year or so, typically about 1,000 views per month. And when I tell people about that, and they kind of get amazed because not too many people that they know is able to pull in 1,000 views a month. That has a channel that actually has some following, and just that like puts my like whole thing into like perspective. Like, yeah, I do have a small fan base. I'm getting some stuff, but I'm not making nothing, next to nothing at all. Now I'm just doing this just as a hobby, and that is another thing that just puts my stuff into perspective. Like, making this stuff is kind of fun. It's what I do. Been doing it for at least 10 years now, off and on, and it's just amazing how much I've grown with like this channel, and like how much I've grown as a person, and all of that, and like YouTube in general gives me a lot of confidence to a point where I am potentially, if I stick it out with this job, I potentially make decent money. I mean, it's not gonna be freaking rolling in shit ton of money job. It's just gonna be like a step above what I've been living. It's a step above most jobs I had in the past. And that's still not saying much because most of my jobs I had was bottom of the barrel type stuff. But again, I did build some resume where I could at least land these more jobs, more better jobs. But even then, like, even with my job right now, rent in my city would take up most of my money. And that puts my more perspective in my place too, because it's like, yeah, I'm making decent money now, but I still can't move out by myself. I still can't necessarily buy a house, because if I'm making like what, 30 grand a year, even 40 grand a year, that still is nothing. Even if I did save up 10 grand a year for me to get like a decent down payment on a decent house, I'm gonna need like 30 grand. That's like 10%, and that's gonna take a lot of dedication. And mind you, like, even with every penny that you save, inflation and the money that just gets printed, it's just gonna destroy your savings anyways. So I am really in an odd, like, unique spot with my channel and with my like personal life and all of that. Like, to be honest, like, I don't know what my next step is, because clearly 9-to-5 type jobs is not going to pay enough to actually live a comfortable life. Like, I mean, it pays good enough to live good. It's just not like the lifestyle that I personally want to live. I want to live slightly above that lifestyle, where I could at least run and take care of myself without relying on other people to help me out financially, if you know what I mean. In modern day America nowadays, it's just so freaking expensive in every freaking city. Pretty much, like Texas, pretty expensive. Even with the Republican states, you're still paying like what, $1,000 a month for one bedroom or close to it, and that's just so much freaking money. Wages is not keeping up with all of that. That's why I'm still doing YouTube. I'm still doing music. I'm still trying to freaking invest into the stock market. I'm still trying to do all of these other things to maybe one day I could live comfortable and don't have to rely on other people financially. It's just, I don't know, man. I'm in an odd spot. And unique spot, whatever you want to call it, in life right now. And this kind of like an updated video on Gen Z is screwed, because I still feel like we still are screwed financially, just like how millennials was. But anyways, I'm gonna say deuces.